Hi, and welcome to Alberta Waste Recycling. Congratulations on being newly hired. My name is Michelle, and I am the office administrator as well as the safety rep for Alberta Waste and Recycling. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to do some paperwork as well as let you know when you will be paid and a couple other things to do with safety. Let's start with the payroll requirements. So you're just going to fill this form out. It's fairly self-explanatory. Just make sure that you print legibly and clearly so we can get all of your information. Make sure you put down an emergency contact because if anything happens, we need to know who we can contact on your behalf. Okay, make sure you print your name and sign it at the bottom as well as the date. All right, next up is the federal tax form, and then behind that is the provincial tax form. Make sure if you want extra tax taken off, you put it in the spaces provided on those forms. Next, we're going to go through the safety orientation handbook. Everybody gets one of these. These have the safety rules as well as some company rules in it, and it's very important. It is a supplemental to our big safety manual. Okay, it's a monstrosity of a machine, but if you have any questions, that's the place to find them, find the answers. Okay, so we're just gonna quickly go through this. The first page after the cover page is our safety commitment. All right, here at Alberta Waste and Recycling, we do take safety very seriously. All right, and we do try to have a little bit of fun as well. So don't think that we're all too serious about here. Next is the table of contents. It goes through things like assignment of responsibilities, standards of conduct, which is our safety rules as well as our company rules. All right, investigations and reporting, emergency response plans, equipment maintenance program, hazard assessment and controls, and at the very bottom here you'll see that there is a harassment, violence, and domestic violence in the workplace policy and health and safety committee information. At the very bottom it says occupational health and safety, the blue book. So every site has one of these blue books, okay? And at North Calgary we have two, one in the lunchroom and one in the scale shack. The next pages go through all those things that we talked about in the table of contents. And at the very back, after you've read the safety orientation, there is this new hire orientation acknowledgement. So after you've read something, check that you've reviewed it. Okay, this needs to go into your safety book, your training book, so your training file, so we know that you have at least read this. Okay. At the bottom here, you'll see that it says list current certificates or licenses. Make sure that you write down what they are. And if we need a copy of them, I'll be sure to get in touch with you so I can get a copy for your training file. The next page is, again, another acknowledgement. Read, initial, sign, print your name wherever you need to, sign it, and send that back because that also goes into your training file. All right, the next things are we talked about the blue book. Let's talk about this safety manual. In the safety manual, it has everything you need to know about the programs. It's got safe work practices, safe job procedures. It's got job hazard analysis. It's got copies of the forms we use. It's got everything we need to know and how to keep you safe. So if you have questions, find the book and look it up. And if you have questions that the book doesn't answer, please give me a call at the office and I will be sure to get the answer for you as best I can. Now, timesheets. Everybody likes to get paid. So in North Calgary, we have these white sheets. They're just for punching in. All right, this is how we calculate your time. You must punch in and punch out yourself. You cannot send anybody else to do that for you. Okay, in Airdrie, we have these long yellow sheets. Again, it's the same thing. You punch in, you punch out. Nobody else punches in or out for you. Okay, in the Rocky View sites, we have these employee timesheets. Okay, these are a little different. Okay, you put your name, the location, and it has a chart down here as to the location, or you can just write it in the location. So Bragg Creek, Langdon, Irricana, Springbank, Chuckwagon 1, Chuckwagon 3, or Keoma, Madden, whichever, okay, wherever you're located, okay. The description isn't so much important. And then on these days here, as you can see, it goes from 25 to 8 and then 9 to 24. So you get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. So our cutoff periods are the 8th and the 24th. Okay, so on these ones here, if you work 8 hours on the 30th, you put 8 at the site you were at. Just that simple. If you work 3 or 2 or 1 or 10 or whichever, make sure it's written down here. Okay. Last timesheet we have is for drivers, and this is the daily timesheet. And our truck drivers and our truck wagon driver use these, okay, as well as anybody who does ag roundup as well, okay. And all it is you just fill out the site you're at, okay, the details. So ag roundup, Big Valley garbage, whatever you want to put in here is fine. Make sure you put your name, the date. In this little section here, if you're driving our transport trucks, then you would put the truck number here, okay? And then here, this section here is for notes. So if you're driving and you don't get a receipt for filling up with the fleet card, just make sure you make a note here, okay? And then you just initial here where it says employee, and this comes into the office with the regular payroll. So I think that's everything we need to know right off the bat. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to talk to your supervisor, your lead hand, or the other Michelle, the GM Michelle, or myself. Again, congratulations on being newly hired, and I look forward to working with you and learning all about you.